What's up, Paul from Profit Flow here. Got some really cool updates. So let me dive in. This is specifically about the DM automations for, Instagram, Facebook, that sort of thing. So we did have some customers in the past that were saying they had the, the autoresponder set up for their Instagram and Facebook DMs, but it just kept sending messages improperly. So we heard this, we looked into it, we did a bunch of diagnosis, testing, fixed a bunch of things. Let me show you what it looks like. So if you are in your account and you go to the automations tab, you got the main menu with all your different folders. You're going to the section that is Z003. It's the lead follow-up folder. So we got a bunch of different reply channels. We got all these automations work the same, just on different reply channels. So we got your web chat on your website, your Google My Business listing, Facebook Messenger, and then down below we got Instagram DM. Let me just show you Instagram DM, even though the rest are all the same. Yeah, just different start. Okay, so how it worked before is someone would message you, and then you get the auto response that looks like, let me move my face, let's go here. You get the auto response depending on before or after work hours, and it would just say, hey, we'll be with you shortly. Is there anything else you'd like to add to the message? This is kind of the auto response saying, hey, we heard you, someone will get back to you, right? And then it had the wait step here, right? And it was just like wait for 90 minutes. So that is the old way. And we had a problem, which was there was nothing stopping them from re-entering the workflow, which means if someone, so after this reply message was sent by us, it would send another message saying, so they sent that message, and then the customer from Instagram says, oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, we'll wait. And then they get re-added to the workflow, and this sends this message again, which sounds really unprofessional and super weird. So I hope I'm explaining that properly. Essentially, every time they sent a message, this message here would get sent back to the Instagram lead over and over and over again, and it was weird. So we've updated that. Let me show the update so I can show you what the difference is. One moment. All right, so I got up here the updated workflow that will be pushed out to all customer accounts right away here after I make this video, so you don't have to do any work. I'm doing it for you. Don't worry about it. So essentially, same as it worked before. When a customer comes in, they send an Instagram DM or Facebook or whatever, they get added to the workflow, okay? It goes down here. If they're already a customer, it just goes through that branch, but it really comes back to the same. Obviously, it gets added to your new lead pipeline and made as Instagram DM. But here's the difference. You see we have an additional tag that's added now. This was not how it was before. And it says Instagram Convo Active. So when they enter this workflow, it's going to say Instagram Convo Active. And then they're just going to go through the normal thing. And our system, Profit Flow, is going to send that message back to the Instagram lead that says, hey, we'll be with you shortly. Is there anything else you'd like to message, your company name? Okay. Now here's the difference is now it's going to go to the wait step for 4 hours. And then after 4 hours, it's going to drop down to here that says remove the Instagram Convo Active tag. Why did we do this? Because now it's going to wait here, and essentially if we go back to the top, we have a filter now that says Instagram Convo active. So if they message, they can only message and re-enter this workflow if they don't have that tag. So what that means is if they keep talking after that first message, they won't get added here again, and the system won't keep sending the same text message to them over and over again. Okay, so that's what solves the problem. By the way, real quick, I do want you to know part of the thing that makes this work is that this switch, so if I go to settings here, we've got the switch that says stop on response. This needs to be turned off. Key point, if you turn it on, it will break the system. So I just want to know if you are messing with your workflows, leave that off for these workflows, because if you turn that on, it'll actually, if they're in the wait step and they send a message, it'll remove them from the workflow before they can remove the tag. And if that means the tag will never leave their contact, which means they'll never be able to get added to this workflow ever again. So without going deep into that, just make sure you leave this turned off. Okay, that is it. That is all. You can start using this autoresponder again for all of your DMs, your Google My Business, your web chat, everything. It's working. I'm pushing the update for you. It should be live as soon as you're watching this video. And last and final thing, we are rolling out some AI stuff. You see we got this nice AI bot here. I won't add that in yet. This is going to be a manual thing because you need to update your company frequently asked questions in the customer AI. Let me show you really quick so you know what I'm talking about. All right, so if you go to the main menu, you go to settings, go to conversation AI, and right here, default is turned off. You want to turn on suggestive. That's cool. That doesn't really get exciting though. If you want to add the AI bot to where I mentioned in that DM automation, before you want to do that, you want to make sure the AI bot knows your business specifically. And so you want to come in here, add a bunch of Q&As, all your Q&As from your website or any of the questions that your customers frequently ask you a lot. You need to tell your bot what the questions are and what the answers are, and then any other questions and all that kind of stuff. You need to fill this in as in-depth as possible, and you also need to add your default booking calendar and then press save, because if you don't do that, the AI chatbot is essentially stupid when it comes to your business. You want it to know your business specifically, otherwise it can't have business specific conversations for your customers. So if you do that, then you're welcome to nerd out with the workflow and add a nice GPT right here. All you do is press generate response, done, press save. And now if they do ask questions and the AI bot knows about your specific business, it can answer your business specific questions and even book appointments in your calendar for you. And you don't have to do any conversation. I'm not going to add that to any of your workflows because you do need to do the manual work in the settings. But I want to let you know this video is getting long. I'm going to end it. You have a good day, and let me know if you have any questions. See ya.